as the sign would state, welcome to Covenant. This is a potential settlement located not that far away from the town of Lexington. Once you first arrive, you won't be able to enter without a key. Now, the key can be obtained one of two ways. One, you talk to Swanson, and he will take you through the safe test, which is homage to one from Fallout 3. This determination is just to see if you're a synth or not, although there is no right or wrong combination. Alternatively, you can pickpocket the key off him. Or kill him. Both net you the key. If you kill them, they're all going to be hostile, and if you pickpocket it and you go in, they'll all be hostile the moment you walk in. The door will close behind you. It's kind of a pseudo... It's an indoor area, but this always closes automatically. You can lure enemies to this location, and the turrets will take care of them. Everyone is pretty well equipped to deal with anything. So we have Ted here. Ted is actually one of the few people that carries a map to the compound. The only thing is that the map is useless and you can't equip it, so that's of no use. He has the house key, which is the only place you can't access in the beginning. Talia acts all paranoid whenever you speak to her. This is the house in question. It's an advanced locked door. Now, alternatively, you can pickpocket anyone to get the key. Be sneaky about it. Or do the good old-fashioned lockpick sneak in. Jacob's password. You can get the house key that will gain you access in and out. And there's a Covenant reminder letter. Covenant is a safe place. Whatever bad happened to you in the past won't happen here. But we've all got a job to do. We need to keep word of mouth to spread, so eventually dozens of people a week come through here. So some guidelines. Be welcoming, but don't make them uncomfortable. Any opportunities to encourage visitors to bring their friends, exploit. Never talk about synths, and never talk about the Institute.
Then they must not have come through.
Now, the workshop you will gain access to after you complete the quest for the Covenant compound, which I'll show you where the compound is if that's what you're looking for in this little guide here. The ambush caravan is between here and the Medford Memorial Hospital, right about... It's right there, but on the road. Speak to Honest Dan, that'll kickstart that quest, which is easy enough. Now, if you want unique items, go over to Penny here. Penny's super friendly.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
Be kind to her, be nice, and barter.
Time, sweetie.
That is why you mightn't want to kill everyone at the end of a certain quest line, because she has Justice, a unique combat shotgun with a chance to stagger on hit. Very neat. Then she's got the Destroyer's helmet. Now, you can actually buy a few other pieces of the Destroyer's armor around the Commonwealth here, but this one gives you +1 charisma and intelligence, more HP, and better prices, for 562 caps, which, again, if you have good barter, day tripper, throw on a suit, you'll get it cheaper. The damage resistance alone makes this one of the best helmets in the game, especially for the early to mid game. We have Dr. Patricia here, who sells all the good stuff that you could possibly need. She'll cure you for a price. Deezer here will give you... He's a robot that makes lemonade.
Hey,
once a day, you can get it off him.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Now, let's have a look at Deezer's lemonade. 50 HP. That's really it. It's pretty good. Hard to complain about that. Now, Honest Dan there will continue to pursue you and try and talk to you at any given point. The back here is an overdue book and a lunch pail. Now, let's move on to the guest house right over here. You find Jacob, the mayor, chilling about. You can take all these items, do the safe test, and you get a load of junk right away. There's a little radio. It's like a teeny tiny radio. As for the beds, they're all owned bar the middle one, so take advantage. Sleep in it. Replenish yourself. Welcome. This is the public terminal now. From a brief rest to a long stay, we have everything you're looking for in Covenant. Located in the Central Commonwealth, we have easy access to the best and safest trade routes in the area. Our guest dormitories are spacious, well appointed, and our friendly Mr. Handy even offers free lemonade. For large caravans, extra sleeping bags will be provided on request. Just talk with Miss Fitzgerald. We hope you enjoy your stay here and enjoy having you. The history. We're a young community formed by like-minded individuals dedicated to restoring a quality of life that's been gone for too many years. Our secret ingredient is a shared vision, hard work and old-fashioned hospitality. Since the walls have gone up, we've hosted more and more traders. Our store offers a wide variety of trade goods at rock-bottom prices. And if you find it cheaper elsewhere, let us know. We'll beat it. Tell your friends. Safe test. We often get asked about the safe test. What is it? Why is it necessary? Your safety and ours is our number one concern here, and the safe test is how we maintain it. The test was designed by some old world's greatest minds in a detailed psychological profile of its participants. People who fail the test for all sorts of reasons, antisocial tendencies, vulgarity, and mental health to name a few. Often, they'd be just fine if we let them in, but we're extra cautious to ensure only good, quality folk like yourself enjoy the comforts of Covenant. Remember to stay safe, folks. So yeah, this is the mayor that you can talk to over here. Do have a little chat to him. And depending on how you end the quest...
The terminal in the guest block is there for visitors.
Oh, cheers for that little bit of info.
It's the third radio this month.
Now we can access this because we got Jacob's password, personal files. B. Fitzgerald, no concerns. Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If only he could do something about his wife. Concerns. Mentioned the synth's undesirables, alteration with Miss Bell, frequent negative comments about personnel in other places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City, and severe reprimand for warning one trader about the Institute and their ways. If Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound. But she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so our permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our mission and its parameters. Sometimes I can feel she cares more about running her store than our goals. T. Hutley, that's Ted. Possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behaviour has made visitors uncomfortable. Huntley's new to Covenant and given his past, it's understandable he's jumpy. Hopefully over time the community can help make him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors nervous though, he may be reassigned. On the bright side, his reclusiveness makes him an ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, his absence is rarely noted. T. Govern. Visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? After bringing my concerns to her, Mrs. McGovern has really come around. Part of our job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she's trying to recover instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to the operation. Montgomery. No concerns. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, you'd have no idea what she's been through. The only niggling details that she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitor's number one complaint was a lack of medical services. So we needed at least one doctor here, and fortunately for her, she's the only one qualified and a suitable temperament. Swanson, none. Swanson keeps to himself, works directly for the compound administering the test, and as such I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community. Whether it's his orders or temperament, who's to say? Fisherman's report. Mr. Hutley has aborted 5 compound rounds due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Hutley reports his new favourite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend...
Ted better get on this, pronto.
You can also chat to Brian Fitzgerald here. Get yourself whatever other items are just kind of scattered about. There's also a safe report sitting over here. 28% failure rate, Delta, -1, need more data samples. Unnamed travellers, 1 failure logged. 1 failure from the Slog Ghouls, definite false positive. 2 failures from Stockton Caravan, Railroad or Institute. Mr. Timms, no failure. Finch Farms, no failure. Working on long-term deal. Boyd, 1 failure logged. Honestan, 0. There you go, you can see something interesting. Oh, and here's the office key as well if you're looking at getting into the nitty gritty. There's also a raider report in this wall safe. Oh. Well, they didn't really like that. Let's have a read of the raider report. Turrets repelled another 2 raider attacks. Second attack was organised. Probing attack, no massive threats yet, but we're worried we'll be targeted soon. Need 16 batteries, 2 cases of turret ammo. At least 4 batteries or we'll be out of juice by the next big attack. Recommend once the compound team recovers from Stockton retrieval, take out the Fog Hill Raiders. Need a permanent raider solution though. With a greater volume of subjects passing through, will become a bigger target. Investigate Bunker Hill Deal, ? Fog Hill Raiders. I don't know who they are. Anyway, we may have to run through here. Get out of here! Run! Who's the cat? Oh, Dora the cat. So, Covenant. The compound's right there. Literally right there in the middle pipe. That's not all. For you see, if you go over to the water here, you can see a crashed vertibird. And if I was to drain the water, you'd see there is some power armor. We'll deploy the drone here so you can really see. It's sitting over here, under the water. Only slightly under the water. I bring the water back. Yeah, you can see it just sitting there. Near the rotten landfill. As for Covenant and its entrance... Wow, they really don't like me. We will instead choose to swim over. Well, I'm a ghost and we had a bit of a truce. It turns out stealing an item has overruled the entire thing. That is fair enough. And if you want into the Covenant compound to continue the mission, you can go into here and all will be revealed. It's just beside Mystic Pines. Now, the thing about Covenant is you unlock it as a settlement either way when you end the mission. So either everyone in Covenant dies and you take it yourself, or you side with them. We won't go much more detail into the questline itself. So enjoy. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one.